Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to use the Flagproofer software. I'll show you how it gets 100% of your posts to go live on the site past the ghosting and automated flagging system that the CL site has in place to keep you from getting your ads live. Then, once your ads are live, I'll show you how the Flagproofer protects those ads from flag attempts made by your community and competitors. So remember, it does two things. One, it gets your ads live past the site's ghosting functions, and two, it protects your posts from flaggers once the ads are live. I feel it's really important that you understand from the start how amazing the software really is. If I didn't personally use the Flagproofer software today, right now, then none of my ads would go on the site. Zero. I couldn't get a single post to go live if my life depended on it. The simple fact that I'm able to sit here and show you how I can get all of my posts live, let alone one ad, is no less than a miracle. I know exactly how it feels wasting 2 hours posting your ads only to finish and not know if all that work was for absolutely nothing. Not knowing if those ads will even show up on the site. It's a horrible, empty, helpless, hopelessness type of feeling. So before I start, I just want you to know one thing. That little CL problem that you have right now is completely over. Flagproofer will get 100% of your posts to go live, and then once they are live, it will protect those posts from community and competitor flag attempts. Let's get started. As you can see here, we have the auto poster software, then it goes into the email processor, and then it goes into the Flagproofer software. Remember, Flagproofer is the reason we're here. The auto poster and email processor, they're great, they save time, but without the Flagproofer technology at the end, they're useless. So watch how this works. First thing we want to do is open up our auto posting app on top here. See, we have all the different categories that you want to use. Today we're going to be using the for sale category. You can choose any category you want. When you open up the category, everything that you put in the last time should remain. You might have to add a few things that it didn't do automatically. Like the category here, the by owner, and what category I'm posting in, which is going to be cars and trucks. Sometimes the postal code you have to put numbers in now. Okay. I already put my image in, and I selected Orlando, the city already. Select site. I selected that. Fill out any other information that it asks for. The titles. As far as the titles go, you notice that each and every one of those titles is similar, but the only difference is I changed the first word in the title. When you use an email, you get 5 posts. Out of those 5 posts in that email, your titles have to be slightly different. They can't be identical. So you get 5 posts per email. The titles must be different. Now, in a moment, I'm going to go to the top here and put another email and select another city. I'll be able to get 5 more posts with these same 5 different titles. On the inside here, you also want to change that up and make sure you have enough text in the description, but the description can be the same for every email you use. For every post you use, the description does not have to change. You might also notice, and this is important, in your title and in your photo, you have to put your contact information, like your phone number, website, or email. I chose phone number here. You'll see 429-555-9812. Now, that's a fake number for a fake ad that I'm creating here. But you do have to put your contact info in the title and in the photo. I'll explain why later. If you don't do this, you'll get half the customer response or more. Okay. Now, I just want you to notice the name here says Wimpy Zoo. I have another name. This is Wimpy Zoo namer 12 and Wimpy Zoo namer 20. I want you to remember those names because later on it'll matter. Wimpy Zoo namer 12 and Wimpy Zoo namer 20 are the two emails we're using to post these 10 ads. Now I put an email in the second email field, and when you do that you have to select a city. It could be the same city or it could be a different city. I chose Orlando for our left side for the first 5, and now I'm choosing Manhattan for our second second 5 emails, second posts. When you choose an email, you must select a city. If you do not select a city, you will not get those posts. You have the opportunity to put 1 to 4 emails in the auto poster. You can post 5 to 20 ads. Well, it looks like we're all ready here. I'm going to start posting the ads. It works very fast, but we're going to skip through it once it starts going, so we don't have to wait here for it to do 10 ads. But I want to show you how it works the first few. There you go, just did 1 ad. Open this up a little bigger. Now I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, but what you don't want to do is you don't want to use your mouse or do anything with while this is posting. Make sure you let it post and do its thing. You do not want to complete working somewhere else or use it, because when it does this and it opens up the photo, if you're doing something else, the photo might just stop right there. It won't even go away. It'll stay there. And then you have to go in and manually click it, and then it'll continue. But you just don't want to be touching the mouse when it's posting your ads. Okay, we're going to skip along to the end when it finishes posting all 10. You see how the auto poster works? Now let's go skip ahead so we can get to the email processing part. Okay, so I think we're at the end here. It's probably going to do one more post, and that will be the 10th post, and that one is in New York City. We have 5 in Orlando and 5 in New York City. All 10 of these posts are sent to one email. I'll show you how that works in a moment. Remember, we used Wimpy Zoo namer 12 for the 5 Orlando and Wimpy Zoo namer 20 for the 5 New York posts. Done. Okay, I want you to take a look here. See how this is the email processor. This is going to go into your email and take care of everything for you, and you'll see how that works now. When you open it, it should have all the info filled out, most of it. This is where you put in your Flagproofer. If it's not already in there, you browse it and you find it and you put it in just like you would do a photo. And here is your email and password for Yahoo. WimpyKitten1 is my main email. I created Wimpy Zoo namer 12 and Wimpy Zoo namer 20 as subdomain emails underneath this. So everything I post with Wimpy Zoo namer 20 and 12, or whatever I have, Wimpy Zoo 01, it all goes to Wimpy Kitten. Show you how that works. See that? Because Wimpy Kitten is my main email, and I never use that in a post. I never use the main email in a post. What I do is I use disposable emails that I made underneath this account. I'll show you how I did that. You want to do this before you even start posting. You want to have them ready. So you hover over this purple gear in the corner here, this purple metallic gear, and you click on Settings, then click on Security, and it'll ask you to create a base name, which I already did, which is Wimpy Zoo. Then you click Add, and it'll allow you to put in 01, 02, name or 12, whatever you want to put in there, and use those emails for your posts. So everything you post with will go back to one email. Instead of having to go to 2 different emails right now, everything's in one email. So what we're going to do now is we're going to process those emails. Now remember, I might be talking now, so it seems like it's taking longer. This is a very fast process once you're doing it yourself. We have our email, our password, everything's set to go. There you have it. That's the Flagproofer. That's the reason we're all here. This is going to take that post, get it past the ghosting and automated flagging system that the site has in place to stop your ads from even going live. It's going to get you past that, and it's going to, once they're live, protect the posts. So at this stage, it's taking care of the ghosting while it's waiting to go live. It says a go live time of 12:35. Now after it opens up the first Flagproofer and it says a go live time, you want to put a number 2 in the box and then stack it on the side nice and neat. Now the email processor will wait a minute, like it's already been close to a minute, but it's waiting a minute, and then it will go to the next one and open it up. There you go. That one's going live at 12:05 a.m. Make sure you put your 2 in there. Take it, stack it up on the side. I'm going to fast forward, show you till we get to the end of these 5. Hi again. Okay, so I fast forwarded and now it's processing the 5th one of the batch. It tells you that they're done and it puts it in a corner. Then you put your 2 in there. And we're good. Okay. Now, after you do your 5 posts, you don't want to wait. You don't want to do another 5 right away, which you could, but you might get that you're posting too rapidly message. So you want to wait 5 minutes, which we're going to do now, and I'll be back. Okay, 5 minutes has passed, and we're ready to do the next 5 and open up 5 more, so we have 10 Flagproofers going. Click on Tools, open that. Now you want to go back to your email to make sure the last 5 are gone and the new 5 are at the top. So here we are at the email, and what you want to do is you want to get rid of these used and finished postings, because the only thing at the top of the email inbox must be the new post that you're about to do, or else you'll get an error message when you start the email processor again. All right, we don't have to change the email or the password because we use one email. That's what I do. I suggest you do the same thing with those disposable emails, and everything's sent to my Wimpy Kitten 1. And here we go. Now this time I used a non-phone verified email. So what you'll have to do in this case is enter your email. Enter your phone number. Enter your code. And submit. Then it begins again. Opens up a Flagproofer like before. Gives you a go live time. Again, while they're sitting there saying waiting to go live, they're not doing nothing. They are getting your ads past any ghosting or auto flagging system that the site has in place. Each and every one of these posts will be going live. 100%. Every single post goes live. Then once they are live, the software kicks in. When the go live time arrives, it kicks in and does its second function, which is protect the ads from the community competitor flaggers. It's waiting another minute. A few moments later, I'm going to skip forward in a moment to the end of this batch of 5. And here we are. It's almost finished. You stack them up so you can see the go live times. I like to do that. Some people like to stack them all on top of each other in a corner somewhere. That's fine. You can stack 10, 20, 30 of them on top of each other. You could do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 ads a day, 100 ads a day, whatever you want. Now it's doing its final one. So we have 10 postings protected and inside the Flagproofer waiting to go live. At this point, you can close out the auto poster and leave the 10 softwares open on the screen. Remember, folks, what you want to do is leave the softwares open so you can see what point they're at. Right now, if I came back and I saw all of these softwares, I would know that they're all still waiting to go live, that they're not live on the site. You do not want to touch them. Never close out your softwares and leave them open on your site the way you're seeing me do it now on your desktop. In a moment, I'm going to show you the posts actually going live and what the softwares look like when they do reach the go live time and they're working. Okay, so what you're looking at here is about 3 hours later, all of the posts have gone live. The softwares are working, they're blinking on and off and doing their job, and I'll show you how that is. Then we're going to quickly go into Florida, Orlando, and see the listings and watch how they work and how they protect your ads from being flagged by the community. The waiting to go live words have gone, and they started working, and you see the different colors that it's showing and whatnot. So here we are. We're going to take a look into Florida. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe there's something on the next page. Now, mind you, you've just seen 4 of my ads go up. This is coming from a person who cannot get one ad live if my life depended on it. So we have here, let's just see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 3 ads live right now. 4, I'm not sure. It looks like 4 or 5. Oh, this is New York. Okay, so that is New York. Let's just refresh New York. Now, New York has a lot more cars, so it takes longer to get to the cars. Might be on the 2nd or 3rd page by now. We're getting close. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 New York ads showing. And they're visible. When you click on them, they're visible. Click on it, it's visible. Ah, now this one's deleted by author. What does that mean? I'll tell you what that means. That right there is the software doing its job. When you see that, you should be happy. Because if you didn't see that, what you would see is this posting has been removed, for flagged for removal, and it would be gone. What it's doing right there is it committed suicide. So when someone tries to flag your ad, they can't even flag it. After the flag risk passes, this post will reactivate, and when the next person clicks on it, they'll be able to see everything on the inside. And I'll show you how that works now. You refresh it. It only takes a few seconds, maybe a minute or 2 tops, but normally pretty quick. There you go. Flag risk has passed, and the software reactivated itself. So now that post is visible. See, any more of them? Alright, there's another one, deleted by author. Someone was flagging your ad, the software committed suicide, and then it reactivated itself after the flag risk passed. That one's activated, that one's active, that one's active, that one's good. Check down there. I mean, it's just happening all day long. Now, a person might say, hey, I don't want my ads to be deleted by author. Well, boo-hoo. Would you rather they be flagged for removal in 5 minutes? It's like this, and be honest. Would you rather your ads be visible 70% of the day and not visible 30% of the day, but it lasts all day long? Or would you rather your ads be 100% visible, but they're flagged within 10 minutes and gone? Of course, you want them to last all day long. Now, remember before I told you to put your telephone number in the title and in the photo? Well, that is the reason why. When someone clicks on an ad and it says deleted by author, they can at least see the outside here. They can see your phone number, or your website, or your email is in the title and it's in the photo. So even if they click on it and it's deleted by author, you're not losing that customer entirely. That's why you always have to put that in the title. Now let's shrink the page so you can see these a little bit easier. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ads live right now in New York. Click on them. It's easy to click on now. Now let's check out Orlando. We'll shrink that down as well. How many ads live here? I count 1 in the corner, 2, 3, 4, 5 ads in Orlando. 10 for 10, folks. This is Orlando. Click on one. Where is it? New York. They're all visible. This one isn't visible. Okay. It says deleted by author. It's the software protecting the post. That one's not visible either. Let's refresh it. Nope, not yet. That one is visible. That one was deleted before. Let's see if it's visible now. No, not yet. Okay. Must be getting hit with a lot of flags. This one's deleted, remember? And now it's visible again. Flag risk has passed. Well, that's it, folks. You know, we lay it out on the line for you. We have nothing really that you don't, we just basically put everything out on the line for you to see it. That's the proof in the pudding right there. I just want to thank you all for watching the video and for your interest in our software. If you're getting ghosted, if you're getting flagged, please buy the software. It is the only software on planet Earth that will help you with this problem. By the way, did you hear about CL building a couple more walls last night? Well, look what Flagproofer did to those walls. I'm going to leave you with this little short video. Thanks so much, folks. Have an awesome day.